Hello Blum Hollow fans and members. Today I will be competing in the Blum Hollow PAT, which stands for Player's Ability Test. This is a test normally given to PGA apprentices by the PGA of America to grant them full-time PGA membership if they're able to pass. Now the Blum Hollow PAT is a little bit different. You're not competing for PGA membership, you are competing to become a full-time Blum Hollow touring professional, which grants you exemptions into all of the majors, and it also grants you unlimited snacks and drinks at the bar. The Blum Hollow PAT is held over 4 rounds, 24 holes total, and the target score is 88 or less, which is an average of 22 per round. So it is a much more difficult test than the PATs that you see governed by the PGA of America. With that being said, let's get into my PAT that was taken over the winter of 2020 and see if I'm able to pass. Okay, I got the screen up here. I'm going to do some commentary to go along with the PAT that I took. So here we go, first tee, always nerve-wracking teeing off in a PAT. And I'm going to dead top it off the first, which is not what you want in any tournament, especially not a PAT when you know what you have to shoot. So we're down here. I've really never hit out of this position before next to the barn, and the grass was really kind of thick, which is unusual for the winter times. Usually the grass is pretty dead everywhere, but I did manage to find a thick spot. It grabs the hosel, turns the ball left, and now I'm scrambling on one already. We actually almost made that third shot, so brilliant recovery. Got a little tap in here for a 4. So after that terrible start off the tee, we end up with a 4, which is always a fantastic score on one. You know, I consider the perfect round at Blum Hollow a 19. Obviously, there's been lower than that, but hole 1 is really the only hole that you're not reaching in one shot. So you're on in 2, make a 4. The rest of the holes are all reachable in one shot. So 3 is very possible on all those. So a 4 and 5 threes grants you a 19. The PAT target score per round, the average is 22, so really I've got 3 shots above a perfect round. So it's a very difficult test. So here we are in 2. I was over the green and chipped up short. You can see this pin's in a really tough spot because right at the cup, past it, that grass is all dead and burnt out, so it'll roll out forever. And you know, where I'm putting from there behind the hole, that is all lush green grass. So the speed is incredibly tricky on hole 2 today. And we're gonna walk away with another 4. Not too upset with a 4 there, but certainly was hoping for a 3. So on to hole 3 here. I'm looking to make a 3. You gotta make 2 3s and 4 4s if you wanna shoot 22. Of course, I'm hoping to go lower than that, but hole 3 is a great opportunity for a 3 short hole, not a ton of trouble, and I'm gonna find trouble. I'm gonna hit it right, which fortunately winter time the alfalfa is not up. It's still no bargain here, and really the smart play is just to hit it long here and make another 4. And of course I tried to get cute and left it short. Now we're really looking at trouble here. Another one short. There's still some thickness there in the alfalfa. Getting really angry now, and this is for a 5. So 4 4 5. That's going to make it tough coming in. I need 3 threes to finish to shoot 22. Really don't want to get above that number early on. All right, here we are on 4. Car snuck up on me there. Really need a good swing here. And we put a good move on it. Little club twirl there. And a good shot. And unfortunately that putt kind of caught a downslope and just rockets by. So it was looking good for a 3, and now it's not so likely. And that's going to be another 4 if I can tap that in. So 4 4 5 4 means I need to play the last 2 and 5 shots or less to kind of, you know, keep the pace. So not a great first round so far, but still some chances. These last 2 holes can give up 2s if you hit good shots. So here we're on the road hole. I like to play a little open face, kind of slide under the ball, try to get some height on it, and I hit a beautiful shot here. Just a couple feet. And we get a 2, so that really changes the momentum. Hole 6, in my opinion, is the easiest hole on the golf course, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable about making a 3, and that would put us right at a 22, which I would take after the poor start there. So here we are, tee shot on 6. Only thing you can't do is go long. That's the only bad miss. I suppose way right is arguably worse, but that's a harder miss. So decent shot here, about 10 feet. And I'm just looking to 2-putt this, get my 22, and hopefully go hopefully go low in round 2. And we drain it. So a 2-2 finish, back-to-back 2s and 5 and 6, and that puts us at 21 for the opening round. So I was elated with that finish after that poor start, especially making a 5 on 3, and that puts us under the target number heading into round 2. So here we go, round 2. And it's not a top, it's a massive chunk, and I end up in the exact same spot where I was in round 1. This time I'm able to hit a little better shot here because I know that grass is thick and it's going to try to pull the club face left. I'm able to keep it square. It goes just on the back left side of the green, just over the green there. And I just absolutely roast this chip by the hole, showing some frustration. And you know, I was taking the pins out quite a bit this day because the greens were so firm and the grass was so short, the greens were rolling pretty quick. And I felt that the pins weren't as useful as they normally are to stop the ball. I barely make a 5 there. I would have been very upset with a 6. But that putt does curl in for an opening 5. Not great, but 5 on hole 1, you can recover from that. Two's got to be my favorite shot on the course. I just love the altitude. You're up overlooking the property. Unfortunately, I hit a bad shot here. I think I thinned it. It was way low. Yeah. And this is another area. The grass is still pretty thick right here. And just a very poor attempt. Tried to pick it clean off the grass and just thinned it. And now we're really struggling to save a 4. And that might be one of the best chips I've hit in all of Blum Hollow there. That lie was really bad over there, and I was playing into the burnt out part of the green. So very pleased to escape with a 4. That gives us a chance for salvation in round 2. So here we are on 3. Can't make the same mistake. Got to keep it left of the hole. It looks like I've done that. Yep, a little long, a little left. No trouble there. This is probably the firmest green on the golf course. Vehicles and tractors, equipment constantly driving over this green. So that was a quick putt, and I was pretty pleased with that effort. Not so pleased with that effort. That really, the 1-2 footers are no gimmies here at Blum Hollow, but that one really wasn't that hard of a putt. That was just a poor stroke. And I'm showing some frustration. So we're off 5-4-4, and now I'm in a similar spot to last round. I need to finish with 3 threes if I want to shoot 22. Of course, I have an extra stroke, in my disposal now with that opening 21, but I would prefer to be as many under the number as I can. And this one is just a little blocked. Tried to come back, but not quite enough. That actually got pretty close to the right row, just a little long. And with this green being as bumpy as it is, that's a tough ask for a 3 right there. So we'll take another 4 and hope for another great finish here on 5 and 6, just like round 1. Alright, back at the road hole. Let's see, I'm setting up left. Club face a little open, just going to cut across it. Used to be a shot that I was very uncomfortable with, but I've really gotten it down pretty well, and I'm pretty good off the tee on 5. Just a little left there, and man, that putt just kept rolling. I couldn't believe how far past that one went. So, important putt here, and I'm able to make it. That's a 3. A 2 at the last would secure 22. A 3 would put us on the number halfway through the tournament. So really just focused on hitting a good tee shot now, giving myself a chance for a 2. This one was going right at it. Just a little short, so putt for 22 here. And man, that is a cruel lip out. You don't see lip outs like that very much at Blum Hollow. So that's going to be a 3, and we're going to shoot a 23 in round 2, which puts us at 44. So we are exactly on the number with 2 rounds remaining. So the pressure is mounting heading into round 3 here. So I'm looking to get it past this barn for the first time in the tournament. And it looks like we're going to do that. Better shot there. Yep, caught the fairway even. And that was not a good shot, but it worked out. I actually hit the pin there. So I flirted with a 2 after thinning the second. And this is for a 3. This would be an amazing start. And we curl it in on the left side, and that's a 3 on hole 1. Anytime I do that, I'm thinking course record. Alright, setting up on 2. Of course, the miss here is long, so that's always where you're going to err, the miss. And this one was pulled a little bit. I'm just waiting to hear it land, and it's a little long, a little left. I've been struggling to get that chip to the hole, and that's another one you can see. That grass before the pin is just a little thicker there. Hard to get it all the way to the hole without going long. And, 4 isn't bad there. I'm showing signs of frustration, but really 3-4 start is just fine. Got 3 holes remaining where 3 is a very doable number. This hole, 5 and 6. So we could be looking at 20 here if we continue to play good golf. I don't know why I was so upset with that one. It was a good shot. Chance at a 2 here on 3. And it just broke right immediately on me. But we'll take a 3. 3-4-3. That's a great start for round 3. Considering we were on the number, that's going to help us put ourselves under the number. I was playing really good golf leading into this. I had recently shot a 17 a couple of times. I'd shot some 18s, 19s. I was playing good golf. The course was gettable this time of year with all the grass being dead. You could find your balls easier, and it was easier scoring. So I was playing good heading into this, which I needed to be because the target score is really tough here. And that's another lip hit. Not too happy, but it's just a 4, so it's not going to kill us. 3-4, 3-4. So if we can finish 3-3, that's a 20, and that would put us 2 shots under the number going into the final round, which would be a huge. It'd be huge for the psyche. So here we go on the road hole. Not pleased, didn't get it all the way there, but not terrible. And hit a good shot there, hit a good putt, just that green kept running away there. And this is a little tester for a 3. We're able to backdoor it. So we got a nice rhythm going here, 3-4, 3-4, 3. And hoping to close out with a 3 for a 20, which would be a great round and put us under the target number. So here we go. This one was going left a little bit, kind of took a firm kick, and it's kind of just in the long grass. So I'm going to try to blade it out of there, and I just caught too much grass. Left it short, but a good look for a 3 to shoot 20. So taking the pin out again. This is for a round of 20 in the 3rd round. And just misses on the right side, so it's going to be a 21. A little careless there with the tapping. You know, I was really quite pissy for playing so good. I'm not sure why that was, but 21. That puts us a shot under the number going into round 4. So I need a 23 or less to pass the Blum Hollow Players Ability Test. So here we go. Back on 1. And a fine shot just up the left. That's normally where I try to miss it. And we hit a good shot, a good chip here. Just a little short. And that one kind of gets away past us on the right. But we're able to convert the 4. So a 4 start on 1. Feeling good. Feeling good after that. 2 under the number. Would love to hit a good one on 2 here. I've been long every time. And boy, that was a good swing. And we are indeed aboard the green on 2. See if I can get this putt to the hole. And just kind of jumped on me early, and again, short of the hole. I just cannot get it to the hole from over the green. Or behind the pin, I should say. And fortunately, that one curls in. I can't imagine what tantrum I would have thrown if that missed. But 4-3 start, and we're looking good. Just got to keep it together. 4 more holes. If we can just keep our head down and make 3s and 4s, we should be able to pass this. Big hole here. If I can make a 3 here, that's going to allow a little more wiggle room on 4. So just past the pin. This is a quick putt, a little downhill, firm green. And you can see just how easily that one gets by. And somehow that one sneaks in the right side. Not sure how that found the break there, but we will take it. That's a 3. That means if we make 4s coming in, I think we pass by a shot. We can afford a 5, which is nice to know heading into 4 here, the most difficult hole in the course, in my opinion. And a nice shot there, a little long. This is such a tough putt. It's so bumpy back there. You can see it just hopping around. I'm not very pleased. This is for a 3. And another great putt. That one finds the cup. So now we've got some wiggle room going into the last 2. I can make 2 5s and pass in the number here. So here we go on 5. I know if I can make 4 or less, I know that I pretty much have it in the bag. So a little short, sensible play. And the putt, we leave the putt a little short. Didn't want to gun it. You know, you can always run off the green there. And dead center with the 3. So we're looking at a great round here. If I can make a 3, that's a 19. That'll only be the second round under 20 on camera on the Blum Hollow YouTube page. But I can make a 7 and pass on the number, which is a great feeling. So I'm just looking to hit a good tee shot, keep it short. Got it just short of pin high there, 7-8 feet. And a 2 to finish, and that is an electric final round of 18. That is my lowest round on camera, one off the course record there. And that is a pass by 5. Just an amazing final round there to comfortably pass the Blum Hollow PAT.